Jeff, you were talking about people, basically conga lining it up, free solo conga lines, of what left ski track or out at J Tree or whatnot. I have encountered free soloists. I've had people pass me on climbs, free soloing, but do you have a sense? It's to me, it sounds like back in the day, people did it more. I don't know if it's as popular now as it used to be. Is that sort of my impression? But do you have a sense of how many people are sort of doing it now versus in the past? I mean, obviously we have a ton more rock climbers now than we ever did in the past, but I just don't get the impression that many people are free soloing, but maybe they are, and it's just done differently now.
I think back in the day, I'll just call it back in the day, but the early 80s, when we were under the influence of Henry Barber and John Becker and Peter Croft, and Jerry Moffat, there were fewer climbers, I think, and the majority of climbers were young men. I think if I think back of who I knew and who I saw back then, it was probably a 10-to-1 ratio of men to women hanging out at Joshua Tree in the spring climbing. And I think just there were fewer climbers. More of them were in that demographic that would be more inclined to do it. And there was a culture of let's all at Joshua Tree especially, you get done with the day's climbing and it's like somebody has some beer or pulls out a joint, and then everybody's like, hey, let's go free solo something. And so everybody runs off and free solos to the top of some dome and looks at the moon or something. So there just kind of was that going on. Nowadays, I don't think as many people do it. I don't see as many people doing it, but I read a lot more about it. I see a lot more videos posted on YouTube and elsewhere about it. And I read about more climbers falling while free soloing than I used to. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what that means exactly.
Yeah. Is it because more of it's happening, or it's just getting reported more, or just be a function of more climbers being out there?